Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It is Saturday and we're live. Yes, we are. How is everybody? Hope you're okay. Always faff with this, don't I? Yes. How is everybody? Welcome in. I do hope you're all having a good weekend. I hope it's treating you well. What have you all been up to? Do let me know. Do let me know what's occurring in your bit of the world and all that. We're all right. Oh God. Well, the Chaos Agency is here, represented by, in particular, by Darth Aquila, who's how were the fjords, Darth? How was your wee boat? You have a nice time, you know. Let me put here. Let me know. Let me give you a wee treat. It's a little wee treat for you there, Darth. You know, I'm not sure you can be a moderator while you're on a coach, you know, but it's all good. Lord Archibald is here. As you can see, he's partaking. He's partaking of his dinner. There we go. The finest kitty kibble that you can buy. There you go. This is lovely. Oh dear, the bus Wi-Fi is not up to Twitch. You might just have to do audio only at this, or put me on super duper low res, Darth. You might have to put me on 160p or whatever, as low as it could go, basically. You know. Yes, welcome in, everybody. As I always say, don't follow for me, follow for the cat if you're new here. If you're already followed, don't subscribe for me. Subscribe for Lord Archibald III here. And if you already subscribed, then don't donate or throw bits. For me, throw them at this furry, regal champion that you see before you, so that he can be kept into the manner to which he is accustomed when it comes to food and repast and various things. Look at this. Look at here he is. Look at this. Look at there he is. Absolute unit that he is, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Archibald III, Archie to his friends. This is it. This is the stream, by the way. I'm only on my second coffee, so I'm just going to sit here with my coffee for a while and just let you watch the cat. I'd ask him for some words, but he seems busy. So, anything to say to the lounge, your lordship? No. He's extremely focused, ladies and gentlemen, on matters of state. So much so that he's literally cat handling his bowl. Can you see it shift as he get? Look, he's getting right in there. Get right in there, everybody. You think he never eats? I swear to God, he has worm treatment as well. Everybody, you know what I mean? So it's not like he's got like parasites. Or he's not like he's eating for two, as it were. You know. This legal gentleman of ours gets plenty to go on. You know. There he is. I'll go to the annex so you do actually see me from it. There we are, Lord Archibald doing his thing. Right, who was here first? Who were the podium places to kick us off today? Who was through the lounge doors super early? Darth, I'm afraid you were close, but no cigar. Gold went to Titan. Welcome in, Titan. Congratulations to yourself. Darth, you did, however, get a silver medal for Darth Aquila. And bronze is going to go to Lord Bogomol, all the way from Merkland. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? How are things? How are things in your bit of America, Lord Bogomol? It's kind of. You're not mounted. I think you're EST. I don't think you're Central Time, are you? I don't think you're CST. I think you are EST still. Well, welcome in, mate. Oh, you're okay. It's always lovely to see you all. And there you are. Those are your medal winners today. They were through the lounge doors, basically super fast, and pick of the sandwiches from behind the bar for you three as well. There we go. Did you say Lord Bogomol was ET? Probably. you know. Oh, well, he's. Oh. Are you going? No, no, are you staying or are you going? You can see his tail. I think he's going. No, no. No, he's gone. Lord Archibald there, ladies and gentlemen. He was delighted to make your acquaintance, but he's gone now. He's gone. I'll let that through, gangster. That's just that was the mod being I have it on the highest settings, what others being PG-13. So, but occasionally you get the occasional false positive. You know what I mean? Right, but yeah, there you are. Welcome in, everybody. Darth, how was the holiday been? I think you if you've already told me and I haven't read it in chat, apologies, but I hope the wee break was extremely pleasant for you and Snafu Al. You know, I hope you had a lovely time. Kind-hearted gangster, welcome in, all aboard the funk train. I don't know. We're not very funky here, to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't think I don't know if we have that. I don't know if we have that. We're more like we're more kind of smooth jazz lounge. I don't think we've got the like that kind of like that kind of natural funky vibe here. We can have a go. But I think it might be 50-50 as to how well that went. I hope you're having a good day. But yes, good afternoon, Lord Bogomol. Yes, indeed. I hope all is good with your fam. You were in Bognor Regis until this morning for my sins. Oh yes, you posted some pictures in a Discord that I'm in. I forget which one. We have crossover, obviously, between communities and Discords. I can't remember which one it was. Not sure if it was Julie Bonheur's Discord or another one. But I did see the pictures. Bognor Regis. Never been. Never been, so can't comment. But if it's like a lot of English seaside towns, it's probably got a nice facade, but might be a little bit down on its luck if you go like a couple of streets backwards. It's kind of like Blackpool, you know. My new Blackpool is rough, full stop these days, but it's like the promenade of Blackpool is still kind of ostensibly, I'm going to say all right, but even then you can tell it exudes an air. But Blackpool is like one of the most downtrodden districts of the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? It's like in the deprivation indexes of like poverty and all that, it's right up there. So basically, you can go like just a few streets like beyond like Blackpool Pleasure Beach and stuff, and the place is not well. Still, it's quite depressing. Really, you get that with lots of seaside towns. You know what I mean? The beach is lovely. The town is a little rough. Yeah, same vibe. It's the same vibe there, then, isn't it? But yeah, I hope you had a nice time. Friend. Let's see. You did Titan. Been out and did an oil change on the Kia, replace a lifeblood. Very nice. Nice. You did the oil thing. Very good. Very good. I'm sure the car appreciated. I'm sure the Kia car appreciated your work there. But yeah, the Wi-Fi is not up to Twitch. That's a shame. I hope, maybe you've got me. I hope you've got me on a grainy feed. Hope you've got me on a grainy feed, Darth. We return with plots for new Chaos GIFs. Excellent brainstorming opportunity. Is that right? Oh, is it a proper kind of like corporate away day for you lot, Darth? Well, I mean, was there a conference room with depressing biscuits and lukewarm tea? If you can go through the full core, like for the full depressing corporate vibe, what I mean? Fluorescent lighting, everything. Yeah. Twisted. Hello, Twisted Barbie. How the devil are you? Darth, okay, you might not be able to do this, so don't worry if you can't. Are you able to do a shout-out for Twisted Barbie? Don't worry if you can't, because I'm aware that you're on mobile and and also on a coach. If you can't, I'll sort it. But I thought I'll check. I thought I'd check. But you're Twisted Barbie. How the devil are you? I'm full of steak and cocktails. It is a good Saturday. Nice. What did you have in terms of cocktails. Well, actually, what kind of steak did you have? Did you go for ribeye, sirloin, rump? You know, where did we go on? Where were we on the steak, and how did we have it? Did we have it like medium rare, rare? You know what I mean? And of course, what cocktails? I mean, steak and cocktails. That's the breakfast of champions. That is. Breakfast of Champions. Sounds lovely. Hey, Darth, thank you very much, mate. There you go. Please do be following Twisted Barbie. Wonderful vibe there. You were doing art. Yes, there you go. It says they're an artiste. They've got, again, a fantastic chill vibe. Lovely place to hang out if you've got the opportunity to do so. Please do so. Please give them a follow if you don't already follow them, please. Filet, because I'm a princess. And you went for blue cocktails. So that's that blue curacao then. Blue curacao. I don't know what kind of cocktails have blue stuff in it. I'm trying to think of any blue curacao cocktails. I'm kind of out of the loop cocktail in terms of cocktail technology. You know what I mean? You know, I'm quite predictable. You know, the first thing I look for at any bar is, do they have their own? Do they do Long Island iced teas like on the menu, or is it a place, if it's not in the menu, that I feel I can ask them to make me a Long Island iced tea? And frankly, if you're in a place that sells cocktails and the barkeeps or the bartenders behind the bar don't know how to make a Long Island iced tea, or they're not allowed to make a Long Island iced tea because it's not on the menu, massive red flag for the quality of the bar or the management of said bar. Is right there, you know what I mean? It's ding, 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 you know, because, you know, it's one of the most popular and common cocktails across the globe, you know. So yeah, always check to see the Long Island iced tea situation, you know. Yeah, Darth, welcome back again. I mean, how long until you're home, Darth? Are you I mean, how far away? If you're on the coach, I mean, how I can't remember. You coming up from Southampton? Are you coming up from Southampton? Or was it northeast that you went? I'm not sure exactly where you departed, embarked and disembarked. You know, so I'm not exactly sure how long you've got until you're back home properly. You know, hopefully not too long. You know, and then you can open the windows, do a good old airing, all the usual stuff. You know what I mean? See if you've got any interesting posts. You know. Kind-hearted gangster. I had a steak the other day which cost no less than £25, and they didn't have English mustard. Oh dear. It's unfortunate. Yes, I mean the sides. Yeah, the sides that you get for a steak, quite important. That's the thing. I mean, I do like a good steak. I tend to make them, prepare them at home. I have a proper, you know, like the old I have a proper cast iron griddle, you know, which I've had for many years, so it's well seasoned. You know, it's kind of, you know, it's. It has like a coating of the ghosts of steaks past on it. You know, it's absolutely, you know, perfect for steak now. You can get it molten hot and all that. Yeah, but you say pain to have to oil it after. This is the thing, because I've had it for so long now. Kind-hearted gangster. And once I've kind of like doused it and cleaned it, it doesn't need that like kind of post-cooking oiling anymore. You know, it's so seasoned now. You know, all you don't even, you know, and when you do steak on it, you don't have to pre-oil it or anything. You oil the steak, not the pan, and boom, job done. You know. I'm very fond of my griddle. It would take me, if for some reason I lost it. I mean, I'm not going to break it because the damn thing's like literally cast iron. But if for some reason it was to go AWOL, and again, how it would go AWOL, considering the thing weighs about 15 to 20 kilograms, I think. That's cast iron for you. It would take me literal years to get a replacement back up to the level that this thing is at. You know what I mean? It is. I will be handing down that. You know, when I expire, and it comes to us all. There's spoiler alert, by the way. We all die eventually. It will be in my will. I will hand down my cast iron griddle to somebody. You know. And I will say, look after it. Look after the damn thing. You know, it's a It's an heirloom. It will outlive you as well. You know. Whiskey. Hello. We're just catching up before we do some house listing stuff probably today. I'm feeling chit chatty today. But that's going to be a chill chit chat, and I'm in the wrong bloody category, aren't I? I am in the wrong bloody category. Just realised. What an idiot. There, that's a bit better. There, I bet I've had a couple of GeoGuessr types come in, right? And I've been going blah blah, and they're just thinking, "What the bloody hell is he talking about? What's he doing?" Apologies. Right, we're going to get the random chit chatters now. I did panic when I saw Geo instead of house spotting. Ah, no, King, it is. It was an oversight. Normally, I've got the routine of checking everything. That one just kind of passed me by. Talking of routine, though, YouTube. There you go. Get YouTube up on another tab. Get those view figures up. I think I need to have a look at how I'm doing it, actually. I'm not sure at the moment. I honestly think the way I'm broadcasting, I don't think I'm categorizing it right and stuff. And because I'm doing it direct from Twitch, or OBS rather, I know I need to have a look. I need to maybe have a look at how I get to kind of just get the kind of visibility up on it. Not that I'm like say I'm not trying to become a YouTuber and stuff. I'm just trying to get it to become another shop window. So I'm trying to see how we can bump that up a bit, you know. But yes, like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Add to my subscription. I mean, it costs you nothing on YouTube. It's very confusing. Subscriptions are now. Obviously, it costs you £4 over it. On Twitch, but you know it's all good. I'll take subscriptions of whatever flavour you care to offer me. You know, right. Let me catch up. But yes, a good steak. So it says a good steak is it lives or dies by the sides as well. Creamed spinach is very good with steak. Creamed spinach. A good mashed potato. That's also a good one. You know, grilled asparagus. Actually, you can use if you've got a griddle. I'll do that. Is that if you just like lightly oil some asparagus tips and stuff like that, you can put them. You know, you can put them on the set. You can put it on the griddle as well. You know, char grilled asparagus, very nice. Oh my lord, I'm getting hungry now. I don't know what I'm having for tea yet. I haven't decided. Yeah. I subscribed and I never subscribed. God bless you, Card. There you go, kind-hearted gangster. We appreciate you. You can check out my YouTube shorts and everything. Oh, it's very. I'm excited for you. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you. Where am I? I am from an outer space. Are you? That was a song, wasn't it? That was a dance track from the 90s. Why is that popped into my head? Outer space. I can't remember who did it though. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole now, but yeah. But we are a broad church. We are inclusive and welcoming of all here in the lounge. You know, yes, as long as there's no isms, as it were, then we are cool. You know, you need a dancing. Do I have a dancing mode? I've got the hyper mode. I've got the animated hyper mode. You know, I'm like that, but I don't actually have a full-on dancing one. Maybe I need to sort that out at some point. I do have plenty of spots left. Slots. If I was to check my dashboard, I know I've got a few spare. I could do it. I could probably stand to kind of commission a couple more actually. From the amazing It's Half Pint, who does all my artistry. You know. Yeah, it's probably something I need to drop an email about. See if I get a couple of ideas going. You know. Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, we should do that. But yes, Twisted Barbie, you had a fillet. Did you have it rare or medium rare? Twisted Barbie, please tell me you didn't have a well done steak. I mean, you know, no judgment if you decided that you wanted your steak well done. But I might shake my head slightly, just enough to sort of go, oh, yeah, you know. But if that's how you have them, that's how you have them. So. Right, you're about 3 hours away. Oh, so you've been on God. So from a coach trip from Southampton to Scotland, that's bloody hell. What's that, 8 hours? 8 hours, probably, with all the stops you have to have. My God, you can do it, Darth. You're almost there. I believe in you, you know. No judgment if you wanted to ruin your steak. I mean, you said it out loud, gangster. You said it out loud. But yeah, but you know, we are again, we are a tolerant bunch here. We are a tolerant bunch. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm sort of like going, I would never desecrate a steak with well done. I'm the opposite. Cow in a hairdryer. Oh, you have them. You have blue. You have them blue. Yeah, you just waft them. You just waft them over a candle. Yeah, done. Nice. I know somebody. I have mine. I tend to have mine rare, medium rare. Rare to medium rare. You know, but I have an old friend. He does ask for like blue steaks. Yeah, you know, which is like, you know, it's just literally 30 seconds seared, and that's all he wants. You know what I mean? It lives or dies by the quality of the steak, obviously. You know, so you got to trust the place you're going to. Otherwise, you're going to be very ill indeed. But otherwise, if you get a good one, you get a good steak from a trusted source, then you're doing well. You know. Sounds very. Was it a particular occasion, Barbie? Not that there has to be, but cocktails and steak does suggest there might have been an occasion. You know, it's the best. I've been made to sign waivers before. Really, that's interesting. Kind of makes sense. To be honest, it does kind of make sense as to why they do that. But that said, you'd think they would stand by the quality of their steaks, you know. No, just a day out, we decided to treat ourselves. Yes, we should all, you know, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Absolutely. A little bit of self-care, a little bit of kind of inward-facing love like that. Fantastic. Yeah, treat yourself. Were there any pictures taken, Barbie? You know what I'm going to ask. You know where I'm heading with this conversational thread. Yeah, this is. You know, we do literally have a food and drink channel in Discord. You know, if you wish to if you'd like to drop some food porn in the Discord, then by all means, please do so. You know, there were indeed. Yes, of course, everything for. So you've got to have your food content. Yes. Love it. What's your favourite takeaway? Depends on what mood I'm in, gangster. You know, it kind of, you know what I mean. You tend to be dictated depending on where, you know, what's calling to you. You know, probably. I mean, because like sometimes there's a very nice Indian restaurant near us that does takeaway. That is, you know, sometimes it'll be like, oh, we'll go for an get myself an Indian. But there's also a half decent Chinese. I do like a good Chinese takeaway. Some of them can be a bit. Some of them can be more MSG than food, I think sometimes. But if you get a good one, that can be very pleasant. So so a good Chinese basically. Vinny, welcome in. How are things in the land of Nether? How are the Netherlands? How's Holland? How you doing, mate? Good to see you. What's occurring? How's your weekend treating you so far, friend? I hope you're having a good one. Just catching up with chat before we do some mad house listings. Where are we? Let me see. Yeah, cast iron is best to say. Yeah, it's the only way to... Kind-hearted gangster. This is actually... It should be an... I don't know if it's an... I need to check my advice list, because I can't remember if I ever did one for the preparation of steak. But 100%. If you like steak and you want to cook steak at home, 100% invest in a cast iron griddle. 100%. It's the number one recommendation I give to anybody. If you're going to have steak, get yourself. It's got to be made out of like proper pig iron. You know what I mean? Just a lump of molded iron. It will double up as a weight training device. Okay, it'll be a two-hander. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, as you get this thing over to your stove. But yeah, if you're going to prepare steak, I know they're not the cheapest things necessarily as well, but if you can snag one in a sale as well and all that kind of stuff, get yourself one. Do they work on induction plates as well? I think so. It's like any heat source, really. I'm pretty certain they're so robust, Vinny, because they are just literally they're just cured iron, you know. You do then, like I say, I mean, for the again, we're going into griddle theory here, okay? And a few of you will know this already, but you obviously then got to season it, you know. you've got to basically, it's called seasoning. So basically, when you first use it, it's kind of like it's like a newborn baby foal. Okay, it's currently very weak. It's not it's sort of like, oh, I've never cooked a steak before. What do I do? And that's what you got to do. That's when you have to pre-oil it. Then you get your. I recommend olive oil. Is that when? That's literally when you brush it with olive oil first, and just leave it be. Just leave it be. Bit of olive oil on there, get it there, and then obviously heat it up. Let it sit, let it smoke and what have you. Take it off the heat and what have you. Okay, let it cool. Then do another one. Boom. And you need to do that a couple of times before it goes anywhere near meat. Eventually, you will end up with a veteran. A veteran pan where you don't have to do all this pre-seasoning. The thing just comes ready, It's fantastic. And then once you finish with it, never put it in a dishwasher, obviously. But once it comes to cleaning, just douse it in hot soapy water, give it a little scrub down and what have you. And then it's wonderful. Yes, definitely, yes. No, like the induction where the pan gets heated instead of the plate. Oh, I don't know about those. Not all pans work that. I'd have to look up induction. I don't know. What have I got? I've got a ceramic hob. I kind of wish I had gas, but then again, I also know gas is a lot more expensive. I'm not sure about induction ones. I'd have to look that up. But yeah, but yeah, certainly for like ceramic hobs and gas cookers, yeah. And a cast iron griddle's the way to go. Darth, we're making good time, so hoping to be Edinburgh for maybe 8 o'clock. Okay, hour 20. Then Snafu's dad kindly is taking us home from there. That's good. So you're not having to faff like with an Uber or anything like that. Okay, fantastic. Well, continue with the safe safe travels, Darth. Be sure to post your holiday pictures somewhere, so we can all have a look and share in the adventure that you've just been on. You can tell us all about it. But I'm sure you had a good time. But I'm sure you're also happy to be getting home to kind of chill as well. We had lava rock steaks last night. Sauces with chimichurri, aioli, and weirdly sweet chili. Interesting. Yeah, chimichurri is a classic, isn't it? I tend to go for like kind of a pepper steak, Kind of a pepper. What's the one that I did? No, there's it's an old Delia Smith. I'm showing my age here. It's an old Delia Smith sauce recipe actually. It involves brandy. It's marvelous. Basically, it's like how do you make it now? So. It's shallots, I think. I think you have some shallots in it. And peppercorn. No, it's the peppercorn. Yeah, so crushed peppercorns. Not like ground. Like, just like, in a mortar pestle, you crush the peppercorns, right? And then it's basically creme fraiche, kind of beef stock, reduced. So that's right, you start off with the beef stock, prepare it as you would normally, then reduce it to about a third of its so it's like, it's not so it's down a third of its volume, so it's kind of getting quite thick, not thick, but it's definitely getting slightly viscous. Put that in with the creme fraiche. But before you do that, before you do any of that, the first thing you put in is a nice brandy. Yeah, so start off nice, nice pan, nothing in it except boom, brandy. All that kind of stuff. Then creme fraiche. Then your beef stock. Then you put the crushed peppercorns in. Boom, salt to taste. All that kind of stuff. Lovely. It's not a huge faff. It's an extra step if you're preparing steak, but it's very good. But it involves brandy, which is brandy improves quite a lot of things, does it not? It's quite good. Marc and Ciel, bonsoir. Comment ça va? Are we sauce au poivre? Not quite. It's not quite au poivre. It's sauce sort of on the edge. It does have pepper in it and stuff, but it has pepper and brandy. It's almost steak Diane, but that's more. Does that have mushrooms in it as well? And what have you? Jake coming in with the raw facts, basically. You are old guy. Can you give me dating advice? I can. I can't say it's gonna be any good, but I'm happy to give it a go. Welcome in, Jake. How are you? I'm not bloody old. Yes, I am old. Well, I'm middle-aged. But then again, I suppose if you're in your 20s, then that means that I'm ancient, you know. But yes. Depending on what you ask, Jake, we could have a go. Yeah, but advice, yeah, be nice. That's it. Yeah. But be nice to everybody. Be kind. Be kind. Être gentil. Être gentil. Ça va, tout le monde? Well, yeah. How's chat? Is everybody all right? Yeah. What have you been up to, Marcus? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait, mon ami? Yeah. You know. Est-ce que, you know, est-ce qu'il y a de information en France? You know, all that kind of stuff. All that, you know. Daddy was you're 35, right? Yeah, that's the that's what it says on my fake passport, Vinny. Indeed. I had a friend from England over at my house and we had a lot of fun. Nice! Oh, fantastic. That sounds wonderful, actually. And the government cancelled one of our holidays. I saw that. That was in the news, wasn't it? In an effort to cut costs, I saw that I don't know how many public holidays you have in France. You know, the number of days. But I did say something. Is it 1 or 2? They're going to cut it, aren't they? So let's say you arbitrarily have 15 or something like that, yeah. And then it's down. Oh my lord! And it's gone down by a couple. Reezy! Oh my lord! Have a sparkle, my friend. Oh, what a delight! How are you, mate? Reezy is here. Do I have an active mod who isn't? Actually, I think Darth might be on a coach. So I might do the shout out. Clocked out into overtime. Nice, Reezy. How the devil are you, mate? I'm so sorry that I've been very out of the loop with your own streams, mate, and I feel bad about that because I adore hanging out with you when I can. Honestly, I'm not saying it just to be polite because she's here, you know. Oh God, no, I'm saying it because I genuinely mean it. We got a shout. Darth, thank you. There's the shout out. You played Dragon Age 2. Oh, nice. How are you finding it? How are you finding it, friend? Are you still enjoying it? What have you? Yes, all the way from now. Now, are you America land or Canada land, Reezy? I'm having a brain fade. I'm trying to remember if you're I think you're Canada land, not America land. I have this problem sometimes with my North American continent friends, and it's like, oh God, it's Reezy's internal dialogue, right? Reezy's Canadian, isn't she? She is. I remember. I knew it. I bloody knew it. I knew you were Canadian. Welcome in, my Canadian friend. Yes. I'm extraordinarily pleased with myself for not remembering that properly. Sorry, it can't be everywhere at once. Still, you know, it's, you know, when you see you're doing everything else and what have you, and then you see names pop up on my notifications on this watch and stuff. It's you know, I can't help it. I wish I had the time, you know. But mate, thank you so much. If you do not already follow Reezy, fellow lounge members, then can I ask that you rectify that oversight immediately? Okay, 100%. Can you please click right now? Let me know as well. You know, make Daddy proud of you. Okay, all right. If you want Daddy's love, I want you to follow Reezy right now. Okay, seriously. All right. If you don't, you know, if you've got some sort of unresolved parental angst going on, all right, consider this a proxy for dealing with it. Okay. So basically, what I'd like you to do is therefore follow Reezy and know that you're getting Daddy's approval, okay, and you'll feel better for it. You'll even get a kind of an approving nod. Yeah, worth its weight in gold, I reckon. That. So there you go. You know, yes, I'm proud of you. proxy son, proxy daughter. Right, so there we go. Please be following Reezy. Mate, if you need to do the thing, Reezy, you know, if you need to go and raid and run, then obviously do what you need to do. If you are hanging around in the lurk or chat, fantastic. That's obviously wonderful as well. But at the same time, don't feel like you have to hang around. I always say that to anybody who raids, of course. But 100% don't feel like you have to if you've got stuff to do. But yeah, welcome in. I do need to raid and run today, unfortunately, because I got to head to work. Work on a Saturday. Oh, curse you, work. Oh, dear. Thanks for being so amazing. Oh, God bless you, Reezy. And thank you for bringing your community across. I will look after them as much as I can, I promise. For those who have come across on the raid, my name is Daddy Wisdom. I am a dad. I do actually have a daughter. I do my best to offer advice, exclamation mark advice, if you want some that's all come from my head. None of it is Chat GPT garbage slop. It's actually come from my head. So exclamation mark advice. And we're about to do some mad house listings. If you're thinking about buying a house, then I have the houses for you today. Oh lordy, yes I do. These are real houses that if you've got the money, you can buy. You can move in within days, probably. So hang around if you want to see. And even if you're just window shopping, we've got some windows for you to see, because a lot of these mad houses tend to have, they tend to be weird and wonderful in various different ways. The windows tend to be conversation points more often than not as well. So you can literally look at some windows and window shop. So let's see what you think. Well, I'll just catch up with chat and then we'll do that. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Delighted to have you all here. CJ, I see you. Welcome in. Oh my lord, I'm up to 2/3 strength moderator wise. I love it. I'm up to 66.666% reoccurring on the moderator strength. All I need is Jade. And then I'd be at full strength. But so Jade, Jade, they're resting, bless them. I was watching them before. They were playing Death Stranding this afternoon. It was lovely to chill out with them, actually. I mean, I was lurking. I don't think I actually revealed myself, if that doesn't sound weird. But yeah, I was chilling out in the stream. Jade was on. It was lovely to see. Right, let me just catch up with everything, and then we'll do some house listings. Yeah, we'll do some house listings. Oh, it definitely does sound weird. Yeah, indeed. I'm on brand then. I'm on brand, mate. Darth or CJ, can we do a shout out for CJ, please? Actually, while I'm thinking on. CJ streams, and I hope that everybody who is in the Steam Lounge member already is intimately aware of that, because they already follow. Ideally, you also subscribe to him, but at the very least, you should be following him. So if one of my mods can do a shout out for CJ, and you can do a self shout out, CJ. You have my blessing and my approval, of course you do. Yeah. All you need is Jade. Da, 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 da. All you need is Jade. Shame she isn't here. I'd do that song for her. All you need is Jade. Jade. Jade is all you need. Bum, 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 bum. All you need is Jade. So yeah, goes well. Thank you, CJ, for shouting yourself out. Yes, you were doing Baldur's Gate. You were doing the like you do it with was it with Hurst Frosty? You're doing the Baldur's Gate 3 thing, aren't you? Occasionally Casper as well. I'm not sure if Casper was there last time. Oh my god, why is that not working properly? Jeez, you just can't get the staff or the working bots these days. Jesus Christ, 5 and a bit years. That's crazy.
Would this be nearly 6 years?
It's getting close.
172 wide-eye.
It is getting extremely close, mate. You're a month away from 6 years, which is a big old bloody hell. That's a lot, mate. Thank you so much. Like I say, you have been here from the very beginning, as you well know. That's why you've got a founder's badge. You are patient zero, pretty much. Before COVID, bloody hell, and the rest, whiskey and the rest. But yeah, CJ, thank you so much for your continued support, being a fantastic friend, fantastic moderator, and of course a fantastic streamer in his own right. Be following him if you're not already, everybody. Please, I beseech thee. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome back to... Oh, God. There we go. The GIF list, obviously. Welcome back to ad-free viewing in Discord, the executive restroom, so you can get your Streamloots codes, all that kind of stuff. And you get one of these, of course. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. I hope, by the way, as an aside, I hope Doug's all right, by the way. How's Doug doing? You ready? Boom. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you very much. AD after daddy. That implies I'm dead. I don't like that. Oh dear. Where am I? Let me catch up. I'm slightly behind, I think. Where am I? Whiskey, welcome in once again. Vinny, welcome in once again. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Like I say, it's been an all right. It's been all right. Saturday, we've done a what have we done? Yeah, we've done a couple of things. You know, I feel like it's been a nice Saturday. Caught up with mother wisdom, or granny or nana wisdom, if you will, if we want to frame them in context of daddy wisdom's also, so caught up with my mum. Did a few little errands and stuff like that. A little bit of dad's taxi as they always do. So it's been all right. It's been all right. So it's been all right Saturday. They do work on induction hogs due to them being magnetic, but they can cause scratches onto them. But Card-Hearted Gangster, thank you for the clarification. That's the word I was looking for. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Get yourself a cast iron griddle. Seltzer, welcome in. Can we have a shout out for Seltzer while we're doing shout outs? Actually, Seltzer is one of our more recent lounge members. They do a lot of geoguessing, but they're at master level basically. And I've been when I've had an opportunity to kind of listen in on their streams, I've learned a lot. And they've been here when I've been training in GeoGuessr, and they've been helping us out. So yeah, if you enjoy, certainly if you especially if you enjoy GeoGuessr, you're going to have a good time and you're going to learn a lot from Seltzer. They're at like whatever rank, in terms of competitive ranking, they're very high. They know a lot. So please do check them out, okay? Marc and Ciel, welcome in again. Crème fraîche. Oh, yes, c'est une bonne nourriture, n'est-ce pas? But how are you, Marc and Ciel? You said you've had a nice time with friends, by the sound of it. Visiting a friend over from England. Nice. I'm glad you had a nice time. Did you give them did you show them the sights? Did you go on a tour? Was it that kind of thing? Did you go to a decent bistro? Une bar or something like that, I don't, anything, It sounds like you've had a lovely time. Sounds like you had a lovely time though, Yeah, steak Diane, yes. It's been a while since I've had a steak Diane. I think that is the one with mushrooms, isn't it? But it's double cream as well if you're doing it properly. No politics, but maybe they stopped having banquets, we save a lot more money. That is true. Mark and Ciel, interesting food fact, which you, I'm sure, will know. And we talked about this briefly once or twice in the lounge about food. There is a very small bird, tiny thing, little tiny thing, even fully grown, it's tiny, called the ortolan. O-R-T-O-L-A-N, I think it's ortolan, but in French it's probably ortolan, and it is illegal to eat them. However, they used to be seen as a high delicacy in France. But they were like the food of the rich or the elite, high delicacy. And the thing about them is that they were roasted whole. Yeah, maybe they pluck them. I don't assume they do that, but they roast them whole, and so you end up with this tiny little whole roasted bird. And because they're so small, and I think because they're still quite young and they've been soaked in whatever, the bones are edible. Okay, and you're meant to eat it. Oh, sorry, it's like bite-sized bird. It's a bite-sized. It's not a chicken. It's like a really perverted chicken nugget, right? Okay, but high end, right? How? Yeah. And the thing about it, the tradition that I heard, right, is when people eat them, they had to put a cloth over their head, yeah, while they ate them, so that they couldn't see other people eat them and they couldn't see you. And also, it was to hide your eyes from the sight of God for the blasphemy you were doing by eating one of God's this delicate God's creature. And in recent years, I'm going to say maybe about 10 years ago, an ex-president of France, not sure if it was Mitterrand or one of the other ones, there was a scandal. There was a scandal because even though they were banned, they had ortolan on the menu, and it got out that they did it, and they did, you know, with the whole thing, what have you. But yeah, if you look at, I think it's ortolan. Let me see. It always stuck with me, that story. Yeah, it's the ortolan bunting. Yeah, there we go. God can see through the cloth. Not in, no, as far as they were concerned. Noted me. Yeah, culinary news. There it is. Culinary news. Yeah, they eat the ortolan whole, with or with. Oh my God! Here's a sentence and a half for you, everybody. They eat the ortolan whole, with or without the head, and some may spit out the larger bones, while others eat the whole bird, head, bones, and all. The traditional way French gourmands eat ortolans is to cover their heads and face with a large napkin or towel while consuming the bird. The purpose of the towel is debated. Some claim it is to retain the maximum aroma with the flavour as they consume the bird, while according to the Daily Telegraph, tradition dictates that it is to shield from God's eyes the shame of such a decadent and disgraceful act. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, it was Mitterrand. In 1995, former French President Francois Mitterrand's last New Year's Eve meal included this specially prepared bird, and it caused a bit of a scandal. Because of it. There you go. So if you're in the if you're in the market for something a bit different, see if they've got ortolan on the. Ask for an ortolan on the menu. There you go. The things we learn. The things we learn on this stream. I'll do some house listings in a minute, I swear to God. I'm almost caught up, I think. Whiskey, welcome in once again. Oh my God, where the devil am I? Where the devil am I? Oh God. Let me see. I think we're good. Yeah, CJ, welcome in once again. Thank you for that sub. I think we're yeah. Sorry, I'm surprisingly further back than I thought. Pixie, hello. Quick GeoGuessr test. What's the giveaway for Poland? Holy Poles, Pixie. Holy Poles of Poland, but the holes do not go all the way to the bottom or all the way to the top. In Hungary, the holy poles, the holes are from top to bottom. Yes, I remember my holy pole. Thank you for the test, actually, Pixie. I appreciate you. How are you? How are things for my Canadiac friend in your bit of America land? How are things? Thank you for the yes. The fact that is now in my head, I don't know what to make of that. Actually, I get the feeling it might be the expense of something important. I might have lost like a key date or an anniversary or something now. Yeah, at the expense of now knowing about the different types of poles in Eastern Europe. But you know, there you go. The sacrifices we make to be good at GeoGuessr. Yeah. How's your weekend been going, mate? It's lovely to see you. Yeah, a really perverted chicken nugget. Well, am I not wrong, Darth? Oh dear. Yeah, his only limit to his omnipotence is seeing through cloth. It's his kryptonite. Indeed. Yeah, that's it. You know, so curse you, people eating little birds. If only I could see under that cloth to see exactly what you were doing. I'd be very angry if it's a little bird. I will. Yes. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time. You know. You're quite good, says Pixie. Just coming from a swim, so I'm ready to relax and watch some mad house listings. God bless you, Pixie. Then we have the stream for you because I might have some I might have some houses that are mad. I might have some houses that are mad. So I'm just going down a little mini rabbit hole. Ignore me. I'm just going down a little mini rabbit hole, just checking. Pixie, do you still stream? Do you still stream, friend? Could have sworn. Because I'm sure. I'm sorry, I just went down this little rabbit hole. I'm sure I've seen you stream. What have you? But I seem to have. Twitch seems to have. I've been on a bit of hiatus. Oh, okay. But I seem to have. Yeah, for some reason, Twitch lost my follow. So I've just refollowed you. Which is. So if you do come back, that'd be amazing. Because then obviously I will be ready for it. Twitch has this bad habit sometimes. I don't know what it is, but sometimes sometimes your occasional follow disappears. I hate it when that happens. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Excellent. Okay, I will get the notifications now, as and when you decide to return. Obviously, at your leisure, friend. You know, when you're ready to do so. But excellent, excellent. I'm glad I got that sorted. Yes, I just had it. It was just one of those little things that sparked. I thought, hang on, I've seen Pixie stream. I know I've seen Pixie stream. You know, so okay, good. Yes, please be followed. So Pixie, in their own words, they are on a hiatus, but hopefully, if they do come back, everybody here in the channel will be ready for it because you have now all have followed Pixie. Yes, yes, yes. Have you all followed Pixie? I'm looking at you. Yeah. You know who I'm looking at. Have you done it? Have you followed Pixie? That's better. Right. Twitch quite regularly unfollows me from people. I don't know. It's so much strange going on. Yes, if you like I say, please do follow Pixie. please do follow them. Excellent. There we go. Good. I think we got some follows sorted there. Good. Right, we are going to do some house listings. Are you ready for? We have house listings which are mad, I tell you. They are. They're mad, I tell you. These houses will drive you insane. I might have already seen some of them, and that's already sent me halfway over. Oh, my Lord. Oh, right. Now, I'll confess, I was kind of hoping, I mean, all right, I'm going to save the one that I was going to go to first, because I was kind of hoping Jade would be around for it, but she's not, because I saw it and I thought of her. So we'll do this one instead. They're all brilliant, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? These are all fantastic things for you to be seen. And but there was one in particular. You know, like when we see murder houses, and I thought, that's Jade. That's Jade's bag. She'll love it. It's just another one where I saw it and I thought, well, I've got to have Jade. I've got to have Jade here to show this one. So we'll wait for Jade to return when she's around, and what have you. But for now, so I'm just sorting out my real estate here. We'll do a different one instead. These houses will drive you insane. So we're looking at movable houses. I mean, every house is movable if you're motivated enough, you know. Good afternoon, Platt. Good afternoon. Doggy cam on every stream. Love it, Pixie. That's the way. It's like when Lord Archibald is here, we have Archie cam, as you know. It's always good to have a pet cam if you have pets. And because we love them. We do. We love them. Right. House listings. A primer for those who are new here. I get the feeling it's a lot of regulars in today, so I think most of you will understand what's going on already. However, we are going to go and look at houses, real houses, which you can buy for real money in real locations and if you pony up the money, you can move in. The house listings more often than not at the time of stream tend to still be live, i.e., you can go and like do a bit of sleuthing and find out a bit more about them. But you can do that if you want. So yeah, these places exist, and these are what they were advertising in terms of trying to entice you to part with your money. So hopefully you'll find something that catches your eye today. Yes. You'll be requesting a deep ground floor wall scan to check for bodies as part of the survey. I'd hope they do that already, but I guess you have to pay extra for that. For April Fool's Day, you should do house listings and then just list all the episodes of House MD. It's never Lupus, which is what I remember about that show. No AI. Yes, yeah, Real Houses, no AI generated slop here. Indeed, no AI here. Yeah, all this artistry is done by an actual artist. Money is actually given to a talented person to create this art, create this artwork, and that is how it will always be. Yes. AI generation might be an improvement on some of these places. To be fair, it would probably kind of take the edge off some of them. So anyway, this is when we're going to we're going here right. We're going somewhere posh in England. For those who don't know where we are, this is Stratford upon Avon. This is the home of William Shakespeare. Yes. Oh my God! Wait! Hold everything. I've got to tell you something. I've got to make that happen. Still don't know why that triggers. I'm gonna have to rebuild this trigger because it's absolutely knackered. Everything else fires normally. That one just doesn't want to know. Does not want to know.
Hello, lounge. It's hot here. Just slowly melting.
Yeah, it's very muggy. It's very muggy, isn't it? It's warm. It's because it's been raining, but it hasn't really cleared. It hasn't really cleared the air here, so it's quite muggy. I hear you, Jessica. I do hope it cools a bit further, mate. Thank you so much for coming in with that 54 months of resubscriptions. I do appreciate you. That is a lot. What is that? That's 4.5. Is that 4.5 years? 4.5 years. That you get yourself a Stream Loot card for that. Give me let me just do let me gift you a pack. So Lord Archibald's and this goes to Jessica Pilot as a thank you. There you go. Enjoy your Lord Archibald's Platinum Loot Stream Loots card as a thank you. Yeah, that's done. Fantastic. Mate, thank you so much for the resub. Love to see you here. How are you doing? How things everything's doing in the southwest of England, my friend? How's things Bristol way? It's all right. You're right there, my dear. It's like you're slowly melting. Get yourself some ice cream. That might help a little. Yeah, little sweaty pants. Me. Oh yeah, we've all been there with the sweaty pants. Oh yeah, we have. Jessica, mate. Thank you. Welcome back to the GIF list. Full privileges. Not just level 1. You've got go fill your boots. They're all there for you. Ad-free viewing, obviously. Executive restrooms in Discord, all that. But of course, you get one of these. You ready? You ready? Here's your fist bump. You ready? Boom. Thank you very much, Jessica. Really appreciate it. I really do, mate. I do hope you're well. But yeah, we are. Yeah, Stratford upon Avon is where we're going with our Madhouse listing. Yes. Yeah, rain but no coolness. Same. Yeah. If anything, it's just kind of made things super humid at the moment. Meow. What was that? Why did that GIF not work properly? Oh, it's the random cat. Oh, okay. That should have worked. Oh, why did that not work properly? That was quite disturbing without the picture, wasn't it? Maybe we'll try it again in a minute and see if it works. It was a bit sinister. There we go. Yes. Yes, Jessica Pilot also likes to stream as well, and you should be checking her out. Please do give them a follow as well, if you'd be so kind. Thank you very much for that shout out, CJ. All right. So, yeah, this is about. Yeah, it's got dollars quoted. I'm going to assume that's actually pounds sterling, and not dollars. So let's say it's about $4 million. Stratford upon Avon. It is a posh part of the world. It is Shakespeare's birthplace. I've been in his house. Yeah. Into his house, gangster. I've done that. Streaming Heavenly Bodies. Yeah, is that TOS friendly? So this is the Treasure Island house, Pirate themed, I'm guessing, says Whiskey. Well, let us find out. Let us find out. Let us find out where we are. Stratford upon Avon. Remember, so they want about $4 million for our American Canadian friends. Though I know Canada has its own currency, apparently. What is it? Canadian dollars, or do you call it something else? A Canadian penny is called a loonie, isn't it? If I remember rightly. I think they should call them Canada bucks. I think Canada should call their money Canada bucks. That sounds fun to me. Spenderoony pieces. Yeah. Lots of dollars out there. I think they need to differentiate themselves from America. Anything that allows them to, give themselves a unique branding. Canadian dollars. There are no more pennies. You got rid of the pennies in Canada. Is it just like 5-cent pieces now? Oh, yeah. I'd say they should call that. Maybe they should. You know what they should call them? I think Canadians. A loonie is a $1. Oh, okay. A loonie is a $1 coin. A $2 coin is called a toonie. I see what you did there. I like that. I think you should call your paper money maple leafs. Okay. When you get a moment, Pixie, you're Canadian, aren't you? Yeah. When you get a moment, can you write to the King of Canada? Not Charles, he's our king. Whoever your king is, can you write to whoever's in charge, dear Mr. or Mrs. Canada ruler? I have an idea for our money. Technically, he's our king too. Yeah, you nod and smile when he arrives, I think. Can we now call our money maple leafs? It is a fun and whimsical idea that people will find extremely amusing and useful. The Prime Minister is the Canadian leader. Yes. Oh dear. I don't know. Oh dear. Yeah, it sticks it on a hockey puck. Yeah, they do like their hockey in Canada. Are we kind of showing our complete ignorance of basically an entire country, which is like, it's physically massive, Canada. There's a lot of it. I'm not saying there's a lot of people living across it. There's a fair number of people, but it's massive, and we are kind of showing our ignorance of it in that we seem to know very little about some of the details, which is terrible. But we're here to learn. It's big, but with a bit of it has its snowy bits. I do know that. Right. The Treasure Island House, Stratford upon Avon, posh bit of the world. Shakespeare lived there, that kind of thing. Royal Shakespeare Company is based there, What, you have the normal bit in Ontario, the weird country bit in Quebec, and then Saskatchewan is a thing. Yeah, Saskatchewan. Say that 3 times fast. Manitoba. There's a bit called Manitoba as well. I remember that. British Columbia. There's British Columbia on the western side, west, towards the left. It's all good. Yeah, the French parts. Yeah, the Quebec, Quebecois and all that. Right. Are you ready? Right, we're going in. Okay. Oh, look, hey, they've got one of those big chessboards. Oh, that's fancy. Look at the garden. Bloody hell. It's nice from the outside, isn't it? Yeah. 25% of them are polar bears. God bless them. Look at this. So this is what you get. You are, to be fair, they are asking for a lot of money. All right. This is not cheap. All right. I don't know. I'm getting hints. You say it looks normal. Remember, this is in the UK. All right. This is in the UK, and it's in Stratford upon Avon, which is obviously a posh area. But I'm getting hints. The big chessboard is not weird, but it's a bit whimsical. It's not a palm tree, but it's some sort of tropical tree, isn't it? Yeah, you can only play the chess for about 2 weeks of the year. It's still going to rain. It's the UK, isn't it? It's still going to rain here. But from the outside, interesting architecture. We're not running away yet. Is it a date palm? Ah, Pixie, thank you. Okay, so we're not running away though, are we? We're not fleeing in terror from initial first impressions, right? So we are actually gonna go indoors and decide if this place It's yours. By the way, just a quick reminder: exclamation mark clip or other methods that you prefer. Clip bounties are active. Every clip taken that isn't, just spamming it, as it were, you will earn pocket money. Anything that I cross post to other socials will get you more pocket money. And every month, at the end of the month, I award the clip of the month to whoever took it. After I've had a look at them and judged them, and you will get some stream loot chests, basically. And probably some more pocket money. I might even throw more pocket money at you. You never know. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Right, you ready? We're going in. Is the they're meant to be adding the in chat clip. So exclamation mark clip is the in chat method. You can also do it like via the buttons on desktop and things, if I remember rightly. Right, here we go. Boom. Oh my god. Right, now, okay. You've got to remember, we're in England. Okay? That's a lot of wood. We are. Can I just remind you? We are not in the Caribbean or some other like hot island nation or area. We're not in Florida. We're not in Miami. We are in England, and England. Yes, this might be a relatively posh bit, but we're still basically on our grey island of rain. All right. This would be fun it is fun for a kids' party. It's a bit theme parky, isn't it? It's like Butlins. It's too posh for Butlins, but it is a bit theme parky. It's Centre Park. I mean, yeah, this could be like, I wouldn't, if this was Centre Parks. Yeah, middle class Butlins. Yeah, so Centre Parks. It could be that. It could be Centre Parks. It is, but it is a little bit theme parky. That's my vibe from this. But this is apparently. But I think it's like there's an indoor swimming pool with I'm assuming, I don't know if it's real or an actual palm tree in the middle, other palm trees, and then all the accoutrements around it. It is an odd shape for the pool as well. Is it meant to be the shape of something, I wonder? It's hard to tell. There's obviously some sort of mosaic on the swimming pool floor, but it's hard to tell. I mean, blimey, yeah. Again, you got to remember, in the context of England, this is bizarre. All right, this is full on bizarre. It's the VIP Butlins section. No, that's where they have Stella on tap instead of Skoll. Full install. Welcome in, friend. How are you, mate? Looks like someone installed the swimming pool in a garden centre. Yeah. God, if they got woodworm, they would not be having a good time, CJ. Looks like a shipwreck image on the pool floor. Yes, so that's the piratical nature, isn't it? Yes. Can you see? It's quite hard to see, but can you see the ship's wheel here? They actually do have a ship's wheel. So you can see the way this whole shebang's heading, can't you? All right, you can see how it's going. This place, good God. I'm good, mate. How you been? I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. So it's been an all right Saturday. Just been, chilling out. Obviously now looking at Madhouse listings. How are things? How are things your way, mate? I do hope you've been having a good week, a good weekend yourself. Nice to see you as well. Despair Bear is here. Hello, Stinky Daddy. Hello, Cutie Pie. See, I'm nice. See, Despair Bear. Right, Despair Bear. Let's actually name it Heather, right? Yeah, right. It's no secret. Your name's Heather, isn't it? Right, Heather. You see, I'm nice. Me, I'm nice. You say you come in, you call me stinky. I rise above that. I rise above that, and I call you. So I'm trying to think of a just a ridiculously cloying nickname for you. I call you Sweetie Boo Boo Honey Bun Sweet Cheek Honey Cake. Every time. Pookie. Yeah, there's a Pookie in there occasionally as well. Oh dear. The Bear of Despair is here. We love her. We do. She's marvelous. Right. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? There, you're cute. You're cuter. You know what I mean? In a cute off, we know which pony everybody's backing. All right. You know what I mean? You win. I can't remember what I called you. Please tell me someone clip that exclamation mark clip you if you want to win a clip bounty. It's been a minute, but I'm good, thanks. Work never slows down, so enjoying a nothing weekend. That's the way. If work, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Self-care, just don't feel like you have to fill the days with stuff. Is like that's absolutely fine as well. 100%. I'm a big advocate of that, you know. But yeah, good to see. It is good to see, mate. And it's I just keep noodling around Twitch basically, so it's all good. Honestly, I'm annoyed because I'm playing Wild Goose Chase with my Adderall prescription. Tried changing pharmacies. Oof. Is it like, is there a supply issue? I'm hearing that kind of getting hold of some of that stuff is kind of, is there's been supply chain issues. That's my takeaway, you know? But, right. Shall we carry on with this? So this is, right, let's go further in. Yes and no, and isn't the reason I'm having issues. No, okay. Fair dues, Despair Bear. Fair dues. Well, I hope he gets resolved, mate. You know, I do hope he gets resolved, you know. Okay. Oh, God. Right, so just off the swimming pool, you have the dining room. There's a telly there. I don't like the telly placement, honestly. Don't like the telly placement. It's going to be really echoey as well. Oh, actually, no, the wood's quite soft. It might not be nearly as echoey as I'm thinking, actually. Might be okay. It's a highly controlled substance, yeah, so they only fill it if I have it requested, then it's time for me, when it's time for me to have it. Because I asked them to transfer it to a new pharmacy, neither pharmacy has it, and it's Saturday. Ugh. Oh, dear. Okay, what a palaver, mate. What a palaver. Yes, isn't it? No, doesn't it have to be an upside-down pineapple? Despair Bear to be a swinger place. I do know what you mean because, like on cruise, my understanding and Despair, Darth. Apologies for the segue, mate. Apologies for the segue because I just know you go on cruises, but I'm not saying you partake in this. No judgment if you do, by the way. But no, I'm not saying you do. But I do believe it's an upside down pineapple is the international symbol of swinging on a cruise. I think. Yeah. I've heard it as upside down to signal swinger. There you go. See, Pixie's heard of it as. There you go. So yeah. So basically, if they was maybe that's it. Maybe yeah. So if they turn this pineapple upside down, you know they're ready. You know they're ready and raring to go. Basically. Well then, I've been harassed for cute pineapples. Oh dear. What have you worn like a pineapple necklace or something, and then somebody's hit on you, Despair Bear? Is that what you're telling me? Have they gone up to you and sort of like gone, "Oh, that's a nice pineapple. Yeah, can I have your number?" Yeah. You know what I mean? Or are we talking something else here? Snafu made a point of telling me you saw a pineapple at one point. Oh, on the actual cruise ship. Oh my lord. How risque and exciting. When the tables turned around, the party's going down. That should be the motto on one of the walls in this place, shouldn't it? Look out for the upside down pineapple. Yeah. It was a purse that had a pattern on it. Oh my god. Oh, so all right. So I wasn't far off then. So I wasn't actually far off with my conjecture then. It just happened. It wasn't a necklace. It just happened to be a purse. But then they took one look at that means you can never have any sort of pineapple decoration with a certain subset of people kind of reading too much into it. Because I thought it's just got to be cruise ships only, hasn't it? You know what I mean? If you're just walking down, because if you sure, this is what gets me to Despair Bear. Sure, I thought it was so cute because the SpongeBob. Yeah, that's it, SpongeBob, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Swing Bob, no pants, who's porous and yellow and. You know what I mean? We could do like really profane stuff right now. I shan't. You know what I mean? It's kind of pineapples in and of themselves doesn't mean that you're ready to swing. It's got to be in the context of a cruise ship and then it's explicitly upside down somewhere while you're on a cruise. Yeah, just walking like into your local grocery store to go and buy to to go buy some strawberries or some cheese, right? And then people see that you've got a pineapple purse, and then they're like, "Ooh!" At that point, you say, "Do we look like we're on a floating island? Is this a boat?" No, it's a grocery store, and all I want to do is buy my lump of cheddar. Do you mind? Oh dear. Innocent SpongeBob. People assume I'm a swinger. I mean, that's the thing, this Bear Bear. What are they like? What are they like? Oh, I'm sad for you. Oh, I can't remember what I said. Oh, sweetie boo boo, honey pookie, sweetums, lover yum yum. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. That is going to change every single time I address you now, because I'll never remember what I said. My friend has a pineapple tattoo. The conversations she has. Oh my God, Lord Bogomol. I'd just be putting a big old plaster. Seriously, in certain situations, she just needs to put like a plaster over it. It's just like, I don't need it today. I'm just wrapping it up. Flipping it. I've heard it as any pineapple on cruises. Oh, okay. That's interesting. But upside down elsewhere. Where's Serena when you need her? She'd know. Yeah, Serena. Yeah, she was surprisingly au fait with the deets, wasn't she? Actually, from yeah. Can somebody page her? Somebody could page Serena the witch, get her in. Yeah, we just got off the list. I didn't notice, and then we giggled along the corridor to a cabin because we are very mature. Well, you see, the thing is, Darth, if I'd saw, was it like, so was it on somebody's door? Was it literally on somebody's door? Because I got to tell you, I'd be staking out that door just to see who it was. You know what I mean? My curiosity would get the better of me. I would be kind of hanging around at a respectable distance, just waiting to see who emerges. And then I'd go, oh, oh dear. I heard they do hang pineapple signs on the door to welcome people in. Yeah. This is my takeaway. I've never been on a cruise, but I know obviously Darth and others who do them. So we've picked up the law, as it were, like the etiquette, if you will, about this kind of stuff. Whoa, right. Anyway, so these people might or might not be swingers. We're assuming probably not, though. It was a lady's dress. Saw her getting into a lift while wearing it while waiting for Darth. Oh, okay. So were they kind of sort of like a bit of a walking advert, as it were. Yes, I am wearing a pineapple dress on a cruise. Hello, just getting that out there for you. Oh dear. She got it after trying to have kids for 15 years. It can also mean fertility. At what point, Lord Bogmel, did she find out the alternative meaning? I'm assuming she found that out after the tattoo. God bless her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bowl of keys. Oh, my Lord. Would you consider it, Wiz? What? I need to read the rest of the sentence. I think you'd really like it. What? This sentence is getting worse. Between the good food, quizzing, general chattiness, and excuse to bust out me what? Your funkiest shirts. I know what you're talking about. Or do I? Oh dear. After it was on our body, I did figure, Lord Bogamo, I'll be honest, it is very possible I wore pineapple design clothes on a cruise before I knew about the meaning. Pixie, exactly how many people were you approached by in a way that you weren't expecting? I mean, my understanding, right, and I understand I come from the position of basically a potato-shaped middle-aged male, okay? So I don't encounter this, but obviously I know I know people who are not this shape or gender, all right? And I get the feeling that it's just the general reality of a lot of women is that they just have to deal with this unwanted attention and what have you. So I guess there's maybe a base level that you always get is assume what I'm saying. All right. How did you notice whether that base level of attention was notably more at the time and thinking this is a bit strange? Or was it just something after the fact? You're like, oh god, that pineapple dress was a mistake. I don't know. I did mean cruising, not swinging, but you do either way. No shame here. Indeed, no judgment here. No judgment here. I mean, cruising also means something else, as you well know, Dan. It's like there's no escape. It's all about what I say at this point. We can interpret it in so many different ways, and that's fine. No judgment. There's nothing wrong with it. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So this room, pineapple room. Right. Let's move. Let's see what else we've got. Is this? Where are we? Oh, we get a different angle. I think. Hang on. If you order pineapple with gammon, that's another sign. Oh, yeah. I wonder what that means. That's mixed messaging in that one, really, isn't it? I didn't notice at the time, but I am notoriously oblivious. Okay, you know what, Pixie? It's probably for the best. It's you know what I'm saying, mate. Because otherwise it would have just ruined. It would have ruined your holiday, having to just kind of bat off the attention you didn't want. I suppose is my guess. Yeah, but there you go. But you learned something subsequently, so there you go. We it's what an educational thing to know about pineapples. Right, next, boom. Okay. Oh, all right. So this is a closer look at the TV viewing area, which I do not like. I don't like the telly. I don't like that angle. I don't like that angle. The fireplace is interesting though. I don't. Yeah, and look at the old kind of like faux books thing, and it's all very piratical, isn't it? These chairs look all right though. These chairs look all right. Yeah, the chairs do look comfy. Yeah. 100%. That's what I was thinking. The chairs do look right. Yes. Treat your old dad by checking out. Oh gosh, I need to update that wish list actually. I haven't looked at it in the longest time. I got a message about that recently saying, you haven't logged on for a while. I said, yeah, I don't. I keep forgetting I've got it. Yeah, I'll try and extract gifts out of you lot shamelessly at another time. Don't worry about it. They should have put on Muppets Treasure Island for the picture. Yes, they should have. There should be more Pirates of the Caribbean memorabilia knocking about. You know what I mean? If you're going to lean into this, why not? I mean, you know what? The wooden beams. I mean, it's a bit full on, but it's quite a warm house, not like temperature, but in like color scheme. And I don't, right, like a lot of the time when we do this and we see these expensive houses and they're showrooms, they look like car showrooms, don't they? It's like shiny, bland white floors, minimalist decor, just really, you know what I mean? Just massive picture windows. You know what I mean? It's like you could wheel in a Porsche and think, yeah, okay, this is where they sell cars. You see places like that, real lack of interest or soul. And then this place though, I'm not saying it's my taste, but the colour scheme is nice. You see what I mean? This place would be quite a pleasant place to exist, I feel. Especially if they get the lighting right. So if the lighting isn't like harsh and bright white and is actually kind of like a slightly orangey yellow glow, this place would be quite pleasant. That's my feeling on this one. It does look like a bit like AI designed it. You know what? Who can say these days? Heading off for a bit as we are nearly at the bus station. Maybe catch you when we get home. No worries, Darth. No worries. Thank you for being here and looking after us as best you can on mobile. I appreciate you. Same to you, Snafu. I do hope you're well. Do continue on with safe travels, you two. And yes, welcome home, as it were. We will carry on with our tour of this house. I could imagine this is a sort of African Lodge Holiday Retreat or something. Yeah, that was my first impression. This would, to be honest, it's more for me. It would be you could stick this on a Caribbean island, and it would feel. It wouldn't feel too jarring, oddly, you know. Oh, gold. What the bloody hell's going on here? Oh my lord. Okay, right. So, I don't know. What is this? What is this? Stolen Star Trek set pieces for the stools. I think they're meant to be. I think they're bits of an engine. Yeah, I think they're like springs or something like for like the engines would have been housed on these to deal with the roll of the sea. Is my guess. Then you've got like the old piratical artwork from the 1700s. You know, you've got what's all this rigging? What's with the rope and all the rigging here? What's all this? Look, they've got like loads of egg whisks and spatulas hanging from rope because that's like it's meant to obviously evoke a ship's mast, as you can see, with like the yard arms and everything, and then here's the mast with their with their sugar and flour and stuff in the middle. Nice little sink. It is. You know what? It's a little bit cluttered though, isn't it? I mean, they've got all their pans underneath and all that. You know, I could cook here though. I could cook here. It's actually, in terms of food prep, that's a nice big built-in cutting board there. It's a nice little island, as it were, like kitchen island. I mean, the decor, I could take or leave, but I could probably cook something. Don't like this very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. It's not my choice of how I'd put something together. Interestingly, that looks like. Oh, look, they've got a dumb waiter, as they used to call them. I mean, it's fancy as well because it's got buttons. I assume that like you press that and stuff goes up and down. So you can cook, and then you can press the button. And it goes, I'd like one of them. Be a nightmare to try and hoover under that island. That is true. As ever, anything like this where it's a multi-million-pound cost to buy, you know these people have never picked up a duster and never will. Yeah, they have somebody come in. Also a magnet for lost peas. Yeah, give peas a chance. You'd never get them out. Yeah, there'd be all sorts that would go underneath there. It'd be a nightmare. You'd be there like with a stick trying to bat it all out. It'd be rubbish. Yeah. Hang on. Moving on. Look at the split in those beams. Oh right, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's normal or not, or whether that's bad. I'd be asking that question. Is that structurally an issue that I need to be concerned about, or is it an aesthetic choice? Because you don't want that, do you? They look like they will fall off. Yeah, you definitely don't want that. Oh wow. Okay, right. Oh right. I legitimately like that. I'll tell you right now. Okay, this room is as humid as hell. Okay, humid as hell. For the obvious reasons, because you've got basically, I can't even imagine what's that, 1,000 liters or something. That is, and that is it's impressive, but you've got to have a specialist to look after it because those are marines as well. That's marine animals. Oh my gosh, not even tropicals. Tropicals, right? You can kind of look after. They can kind of look after themselves once the water levels are sorted. Marines, there's so much that needs to be done to keep them alive. Unbelievable. Does it say musketeer above the tank? It does. So is this meant to be like the HMS Musketeer or something? But that looks lovely, right? It looks lovely, but my God, that is somebody who's a specialist is coming in every day to look after that. Yeah, their water and electricity bills. Yeah, gosh, I wonder how loud it is as well, because you've got to constantly keep the water moving in a marine tank. You've got to also make sure that the salinity, the temperature is right. There's various other minerals that have got to be kept just so. Yeah, a marine aquarium is like Mother's sagacity in her house. Used to keep a marine tank, and it looked lovely. It wasn't this big, obviously. It looked lovely, but my God, the amount of work that goes to keeping a marine tank going compared to a tropical tank. Different world. It's such an effort. But they look if they're done well, they look lovely. But you've got to be on top of the maintenance all the time, because if you don't, you just end up with a sea of algae everywhere. You know what I mean? They just become they become dirty, as it were, and yeah, you've just got to keep on top of it. So yeah, this is a full-time job for somebody who doesn't own this. Yeah, for the person who owns this house or lives in this house right now, unless they're a massive enthusiast and have the time, they're not looking after this. This is a specialist job, you know. Yeah, you need a living aquarium expert. Yes, they have a little house outside. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice to look at and stuff. But flipping out, what a lot of work. I'm just processing something in my head. You couldn't have kids in this house, even though this looks like a piratical dream for a child. Okay, I've just realised all the living areas on this ground floor directly come off this pool. The pool is the central, and then all you look at it geographically, and you can see the kitchen's one way, the living room's another, blah blah blah, and in the middle is this unguarded, no rails swimming pool, which has got, it's got a few feet. Even though it's meant to be decorative, it's still got a few feet of water. You couldn't have children in here. Yeah, they'd have to have an on-duty lifeguard nanny. Whiskey, yeah. Can you imagine? Can you also imagine coming home drunk as well into this house? I mean, what a way to go! Literally drowning, drunkenly drowning in your own house. You know what I mean? Flip it out. Hang on, we get a different angle. Yeah, here we go. Look at it. This is mad. The more I think about it, how humid is this going to be? Yeah? How humid is this place going to be? Drunkenly getting into the aquarium instead of the pool. Yeah. Go for a night swim with a cannonball. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, think about this place. There's an aquarium, an entire wall aquarium. There is literally a swimming pool or a decorative pool, I don't know which, dominating just the middle. The entire house is built around this pool. And I'm assuming they keep it at a decent temperature. This is just one big steam bath, this place. And you've got all this furniture around it. Those settees you're probably having to kind of like replace every 12 months, because surely they're just getting damp and mouldy. Ugh. Insurance would be a nightmare. Yes. If you have a house like this, you'd want to entertain, but the dangers for drunken party guests is immense. Yeah, that's it. You could only have guests around if they signed a waiver at the door, Pixie. You know what I mean? You'd have to have some sort of like, you need to sign this that you will not sue us if, like, bad things happen, But my God, this place though, I can't imagine, unless they've got like some amazing extractor fans or something, this place is just going to be forever ever so slightly damp. Ugh. You know what I mean? I'm already feeling slightly mouldy even just thinking about it. Oh God. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so right. Wow. Okay, so Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, the disco, the hot tub jacuzzi in the middle. Look at that. You go down here. This is a party house. Look at, yeah, it is. Look at the have you seen the ship model here? That's lovely as well. But good God, Yeah, all the lightning. What is going on here? You've got. Have you seen like the pirate boats just casually plonked here? Bloody hell. As it's all wood, this is the only house that is both a fire and drowning hazard. That's true. I wonder if it's so because of the water, you know, the humidity. I wonder if you couldn't actually set fire to this place. You know what I mean? It's like the wood kind of is always ever so slightly moist, and therefore can't catch. You know, I don't know. I'm not a piratical physicist, so I couldn't tell you. But you know, maybe it's a secret safety feature. That's a fair point. It could be, couldn't it? Maybe it's like, yeah, maybe they're thinking ahead. I think we get a different, another angle of this. Hang on. Boom, we do. Okay. Oh, right. Oh my God, this place is. You couldn't. Again, it's another place where, because it's just a big open hall, right? You couldn't really watch. If you watch telly here, everybody's going to know about it, you know? Yeah, the pair of boots. Yeah, we saw the random boots on the. Yeah. We saw them, didn't we? On the just there on the right hand side. You know. Our Jim lads, we got our boots out now. Oh yeah. Imagine if you had dogs as well. They'd get rowdy one day and into the pool they go. Yeah, that's it. You couldn't have pets here as well. You know what I mean? Seriously, this place is the more I look at it, the weirder it gets. Is it some sort of mad Airbnb? The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking. The more I'm thinking this. Even but there were family photos in one area, so it's weird because it's like I feel like people do live here, but it is theme parky. It is a place that you would rent out. Yeah, it is like a party palace. Yeah, with the jukebox. Yeah, the Labradors are being in and out all the time. Yeah, but yeah, you got a jukebox there. Can you imagine the jukebox going here, telly going here, bouncing off the beams? You know, it'd just be something else. The mess and the wet dog smell. Yes. Hang on. Oh god. Oh, I say. This is the sleepy time room. I'm pretty. Don't worry, it's not. I think we're okay. I think we're on the right side of TOS because it is a. This is like This is a historically accurate figurehead. Okay, so we're okay. We're all right. We are. Look at you all losing your goddamn minds because there's a couple of wooden boobies. Yeah, but no, this is in keeping with the room and the theme. But they've got a couple of. I do like they've got his and hers figureheads. Yeah, look at those emotes. Yeah, you got the Starlight Blossom emote going there. I love that. Is that the jade? Is that a jade one? Is that what? Who's that one? Oh, it's your own. I love your Pixie. I love that emote. I love that emote. And then obviously you've got the oh no, the Astro Canucks. Oh, that reminded me of Starlight Blossom. That one, right? They work very well. Yeah, there you go. This is where you go to sleep in this. Not only is it a 4-poster bed, but you can kind of get on top of the bed itself. That's like a quarter deck almost. It's a bit weird actually. They're symmetrical, not realistic. Yeah. Do you think she's had work done? Is that what you're telling me, Jessica? Are you thinking they've had work done? All right. Oh, you know. Okay. And above the bed. Above the bed is this. No, Jim Ladd. Yes. This is very kind of Pirates of the Caribbean theme park, isn't it? That's straight from Drayton Manor. That is. Yeah, that's true. It's not even a high end theme park. It's one of those slightly down. It's down on its luck theme parks. Yeah, not at all creepy. Yeah, could you? It's one of those where every time you look at it, you're gonna be double checking. Did it move? Did it actually move? Then did its face change? Facial expression change? You know what I mean? That's the stuff of nightmares. it might be the stuff of dreams, my dear. You know, it's like, oh dear. Yeah, fun fact, that's not a mannequin. That's not a mannequin. That's actually somebody, that actually is a person they employ to hold that pose throughout the day. Yeah. Now you might remember this is an interesting fact from Victorian times. Is that I think it was Victorian times. Rich households, rich estates would basically employ a hermit. So what they would have in their garden, they would have kind of like a cave area, yeah, like with a little nook in it. And what they would do, they would employ a hermit, and that person's sole job was to exist in that cave looking hermity. This, I know it sounds weird, but it's true. As a kind of a whimsical thing for the poshos to look at. Seriously, it's mad. Look at Wikipedia's your friend on that one. My dream job. Yes, yeah, you were there. I think they were meant to look interesting, maybe reading a book or looking out at the garden or something. Yeah, Pixie. Yeah, if you get paid for it, lovely job. Or this job, maybe this is it. Are you saying is this your, or do you want to be this mannequin pirate, Pixie? I feel like I have to clarify. You know. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, I'm just going to run pre-rolls for 90 seconds. Hold on to your hats, everybody. Apologies if you get adverts, but I'm just thinking I'm just going to turn pre-rolls off. So I'm going to. It's like 90 seconds of ads to turn off pre-rolls for another 30 minutes, and then that's when I'll be rating out. So I'm just going to do that. Boom. Hopefully it doesn't hit you all too hard. Yeah. It looks like too much work. I'd like to sit in a garden and look weird. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can dig it out. Let me just see if I can. Let me see. I need this. Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of research. Sorry. Garden hermits. There we are. During the it's the 1700s, so a little bit before Victorian times. It was actually 18th century. All right, I'll bring this back. up. Pixie, tell me when you're out of the ads, mate. Yeah, I'll wait until Pixie's back out of the ads, and then I'll bring it up. But yeah, garden hermits. Actually, let me just bring it up for people. Garden hermits. There you go. The dream job. You're safe, Pixie. Yeah, well, check out garden hermits, mate. Seriously, look. Encouraged to live alone in purpose-built hermitage, follies, grottos, or rockeries on the estates of wealthy landowners, primarily in the 18th century. They would be encouraged to remain permanently on site where they could be fed, cared for, and consulted for advice or viewed for entertainment. What a job. Eh? What a job. Tell you, that is living the dream, isn't it? Right, let's bring that back. Right. The world is insane. It was in the 1700s, apparently. I was born for that. Pixie, there you go. Maybe there's still a few. Maybe there's a few like upper class types who still want to do it. Pixie, you might find yourself a job that you could do in that area. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Your dream job might still be out there. Right, so this is like the mezzanine. So this is like fine. If anything, this is obviously slightly better. I mean, again, it does. I mean, that sofa's looking a bit tatty, but it's slightly less insane up here. You know, it's just because it's just like you're up in the roofing area, aren't you? You know, a few books and stuff. It's all right. Actually, hang on, we get a better picture here. Oh, I'm disappointed. 500 points for the first person to get it right. Why am I disappointed? 500 pocket money for the person who can immediately tell me what disappoints me about this room. There might be other things, but what's disappointing me? Yes, fake books, shonky wallpaper, kind-hearted gangster. You can have pocket. Add pocket. Kind. God, your name will take me a little while. Kind-hearted gangster. 500. There you go. There we go. 500 points. Well done. Fake, yeah. Pixie, you were install Pixie. You were both right. Just Gangster was there first. Yeah, probably too humid for real books. Yeah, are there drinks in the globe? They better add whiskey. You know what I mean? Seriously, that's the thing. That's the only point of these things, is that you can spin them for amusement, but then you should be able to open them and find booze. But yeah, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that wallpaper. Only because there needs to be real books there instead. That, you know what I mean? That, you know, if that was actually like a bookcase with actual books, I'd be all over it. It's the fact that it's just like the shonky wallpaper version. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Oh gosh. Oh blimey. All right, this is a bit of a change of scene. This was unexpected. This picture. So after everything else, right? You come into this room with the oh god, watching the telly in here would be a nightmare with those mirrored doors. Oh, it does not fit the theme. It does not. Do you get the feeling there's one family member who wants nothing to do with the pirate stuff? There's probably, right, a very annoyed teenage son or daughter who's like, I hate pirates. I'm not having anything like that in my room, and this is what they ended up with, you know. I mean, there's not much to say about it other than that. Okay, yeah, not too sure about the mirrored door. I mean, some people quite like that. It gives them, you know, what I mean, it gives them a view. If you see what I mean, you know. There we go. Shall we go and find? Yeah, yeah. They're rebelling by being normal. Okay. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. Oh right. Now, there's another picture of this one as well. So this is oh god, this is the games room. This has got to be an Airbnb place. Surely this is a place you hire out. So you look at this. Champagne here. You've got a thing here. I mean, to be honest, the screen needs to be bigger. Actually, I feel the screen could benefit from being even bigger, but it is a proper cinema room, isn't it, you know? Punch and Judy room. Yeah. You know what? I would, oh my God, Pixie, if I actually came into this room and I thought, yeah, I'm going to watch maybe I'm going to watch like one of the new Marvel films in here or something, right? Yeah. And then the curtains come back and it's a bloody puppet show. I'd be flipping a desk. I got to tell you. I would not be happy. But yeah, I see what they've gone for. They've tried to go a bit Art Deco-y with it. It's a bit, I mean, the colours are a bit full on, but it looks comfy. It looks like a place that you could chill out and watch films. It could do with a bigger screen, though. Marvel mentioned, hey, Abs, welcome in. How are you, mate? How you doing? Yeah, I like the Art Deco. I do like the Art Deco whiskey. Kind-hearted gangster. Yeah. It's a tad David Lynch. It's, yeah, the colour scheme. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you dim the lights to watch your film, then it might be all right, yeah. You're starting Demon Slayer for the first time. Oh, nice. What genre? I know the name, but I don't know what genre that is. Is it a JRPG or is it something else, mate? I feel like I should know, but I don't. Is it? Oh, it's an anime. Oh, I thought it was a game. All right. Okay. Good. Well, I hope the anime is good. It's like the inside of a deranged clown's brain. Maybe that's what they were going for. We get a different angle, actually, of this games room. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I don't mind this. I mean, I'm not a fan of the neon on the pool table because that actually would be if anybody plays pool, you'll know that that's probably quite distracting because it will create weird reflections on the balls when you're trying to play. I'm not saying I'm any good at pool, you understand, but I do, I know the basics, as it were. That neon lighting there would actually annoy the hell out of me if I'm trying to line up a shot. You know what I mean? Demon Slayer has a game based off the anime. Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I picked it up from, the Nabs. Maybe that's the deal. But yeah, welcome in though. I hope you're having a good week, good weekend, and all that, my friend. I hope you have a good weekend. yeah, we're just finishing off this house listing before I raid out. And there's air hockey in the background as well. That's quite nice, you know. Violin on the bar standard. Yeah, so that's like your old kind of ship's fiddle sort of thing going on, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I don't like the bar's quite nice. The bar's, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do something like this, then why not? Gonna be busy few days. Just not had the time to sit down to do anything. Oh, that's fair dues. That's fair dues. If you've got a chance to sit down now, that's good though, mate. Here's the and again. Oh right, here's the outside. Ship's anchor on the grass because of course there is. I think then we get a picture. So and then we get a picture of the. Oh yeah, here we go. You do get the chessboard. Which is nice, actually. I mean, if you want, that's quite whimsical. People like that. That is a Can we just say that is an absolutely massive garden? Bloody hell! Talk about. We were saying you need a full-time staff for this place. Just keeping on top of the garden is like you've got to have. Again, you're going to have somebody in every other day. That garden's huge, massive, ladies and gentlemen. There's like they've even got a little rockery area over here. I like the fact that they've got just like 2 lounges there. They can just sit out and go look at our We're going to lie here. I do enjoy my massive garden. Yes, marvelous. Yes, I think we got one more picture. Oh, we got another picture. A couple of pictures. Oh, hello. So in this. My God, all right, for the money, right, this is actually improving the value proposition of this place. Not only do you get the Mad Pirate House, you get this little thatched roof cottage as well. Wow. So you get, seriously, I forget the big house. I'd be happy with look at this. My hermit house. Yeah, is this where you'd be? Is this your little hermit house? This is where they put the hermit, Pixie. Yeah. So you just need to look kind of philosophical and interesting, which I reckon you could pull off. I reckon you could pull that off, The insurance on that alone is, yeah, exactly. God, the risk of drowning and everything. But yeah, look at that. That's a lovely little cottage. You know what I mean? Look at the state of this. And I think we go inside as well. Hang on. We do. Oh, come on. This place is... This is an actual home. This makes me laugh. The guest house, right? The guest house is a lovely little home. I mean, they've made the dishwasher fit. They made the oven fit. You've got a nice little... You know what I mean? It's like, this is all quite pleasant, this. They've managed to make it fit within the curved walls quite well. I think we get another picture of the guest house. Hang on. We do. Look at this. Okay. Not a fan of the artwork. I've seen better. Somebody lives here. Oh my God, this is the granny flat. This is the granny flat. Do you have that concept? My UK friends will know what I'm talking about. For those who are not from the UK, do you have the concept of a granny flat? Which is the idea that, an elderly family member who perhaps still wants to live independently, but still needs to kind of be close to, more able-bodied members of the family, where they have the money. They create, they will create a granny flat where it's like, in this case, because they're rich enough, they've got an entirely separate little house, if you see what I mean. Other places, they will like divvy up a bit of an existing property or something. But here we are. This is the granny flat. You know what I mean? Seriously. That is something we could be comparable to what we'd call an in-law suite or something in America. Oh, okay, yeah. We call them granny flats, basically. A flat being an apartment, and it's that kind of idea. Oh my God, Diddy! Oh my Lord, Diddy from Yorkshire's here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my Lord, what an unexpected delight! Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Oh, Didi, non, tu n'es pas française, tu es une Yorkshire person, n'est-ce pas? All right, Didi, how you doing? I love how you immediately convert to Yorkshire, the presence of Yorkshire. I do. I know I'm from Manchester, but I am sort of in the environs of West Yorkshire these days, my friend. And I do like to make you feel at home. How you doing? Did it? I don't think I've got the active mod, so I'll have to do this myself. Hang on. Do a shout out. You should, if you love super chill, wonderful. Is that working? That worked. There we go. You were playing V Rising. Oh, interesting. How are you finding it? I'm good, thanks. Always love these Madhouse listings. God bless you. Well, I say we're just like having a look at one at the moment. This one's been a mad pirate adventure. This one, we're now actually looking at the granny flat. That actually is an entire. Seriously, is like you can tell this place is posh. The granny flat is its own house. It's amazing. You know, you're hooked on the game. Nice. Where's the link? Yes, there is a link there. Do please go click through and follow Diddy, please, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I've known you for bloody ages, Diddy, and I mean that as a compliment. Oh, bloody hell, feels like forever I've known you. The time has dragged. I'm not gonna lie, but I've known Diddy on Twitch for the longest time. And seriously, a great place to hang out. They're super friendly. They're very inclusive of their chat, and they do like to have a little bit of a laugh and a banter with their community. So they do. They're lovely, and I follow them. I follow them for bloody ages, and so should you, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a follow, all right? Daddy's told you, so get moving, all right? Come on. Get shift on. Yorkshire. I love that. I love the name. That is on brand. I love it. Yorkshire. Welcome in. Full installed. Thank you for following, Diddy. You won't regret it. Diddy, if you need to raid and run, mate, I will say that, if you do need to raid and run, I understand how that works. Obviously, go do what you need to do. If you're hanging out, brilliant. But if you do need to crack on and do stuff, crack on, mate. Crack on, Flat is from the old Scottish, old English flat, which was just a residence. Is that so? Welcome in Yorkshire. This is when I find out you're from Surrey. You know what I mean? I think you'll find I'm actually not from that part of the world at all. I just chose the name as a whimsical juxtaposition from where I actually do reside. Ah, you, my good sir, my good man, are you well? Nah, I'm from Yorkshire. Love it. Welcome in, mate. Which bit of Yorkshire? I mean, don't dox yourself, friend. Are we talking North Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, or other bits of Yorkshire? Right, God's own country, as they say, I need to go source where the takeaway I ordered over an hour ago is, but we'll look. No worries. Oh, best of luck, mate. I hate that because you know you're gonna have an annoying time because there's two things. One, they've forgotten to do it, and then you're back in the queue, yeah. Or two, they did do it, but the delivery driver has dropped the ball, and now you're about to get like half cold food. It's like, I hope it gets sorted, mate. Yeah. South Yorkshire or West Riding, nice. Oh, you're not too far from me, then, mate. You're not too far from me. For those who came in on the raid, my name is Daddy Wisdom. I am a dad. I do actually have a daughter, so that's true. And we do try and be wise. ! Advice, all handcrafted by myself. Absolutely nothing to do with ChatGPT. No slop here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, welcome in. We're just finishing off this house listing, which is this like little granny flat place. It's quite pleasant. This isn't the main residence, you understand. This is the annex. And that's like a little conservatory with a little fridge in it. Multiple cars, obviously. Seriously, this isn't even the main thing. This is just actually like, oh yeah, we got a little extra house. It's unbelievable. Oh yeah, and here we are. And here's the last picture. Look at that. That's the entrance in. Look at the state of this. Gated development, nice posh walls. There's the big house, right? There's the big house that we just saw. And then they had a little granny flat. It was lovely. I urge you peruse Rightmove. I have a dealer who sources who sources to me the maddest of house listings, Yorkshire. We do have like, and we've had some humdingers. This is what you say if you've got basically £3.5 million, and you want to live in Stratford upon Avon. This place is probably still up for sale. I'm guessing because it is a bit of an acquired taste. This one, 2 Land Rovers, of course. Yeah. Yeah, they've never traversed a single muddy field. We know that, Whiskey. We know that. Oh dear, but that's the end of that one, and I am on the clock, so I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up in a minute. When we are next on, and I hope Jade, I'll show you the title of the one that I want that I left and parked. Lovely bit of brickwork. It is, isn't it? You can tell it's posh. You can tell it's posh because they've you know what I mean. It's decent. It's decent masonry. So my mod Jade, okay, not here this evening, which is absolutely fine. They're chilling, they're resting, all that. But sometimes these house listings, there's some that I think particularly would speak to her, and I will show you the one that I was going to do this evening if they were around, but they're not, so I parked it, and we'll do it when they are around. So I'll give you the title of it in a minute. Like a partial Flemish bond. I wish I knew what a Flemish bond was. Lovely. Oh, I know. Lovely couplers. Yeah, they're cupolas. Those are those, aren't they? Those are those things. Yeah. And I know the only reason I know that is because of Power Wash Simulator, because we've washed so many things on Power Wash Simulator, which uses the architecturally accurate naming conventions for the things you're cleaning. So I've learned architectural terms. It's like, oh, right, yeah. Who doesn't love a cupola or a cupola? Very nice. But yeah, 3.5 mil to you if you've got the money. Very posh. Very posh. For those who just came in on the raid, I'm not going to go through it all again, but I'll just kind of show you like one of the pictures of the main area for you. This is a good picture. This is the main room of the house that we just looked at. Flemish bond. Every other brick is perpendicular, crossing between courses. Oh, okay. That's cool. I learned something today. I like that. I always like to learn bits and bobs. Nice. So it's a kind of a brickwork technique. Cool. But yeah, welcome in, Yorkshire, by the way. Welcome in. Good. I'm happy to have you here. Like I say, we're just. So I'm winding down now. We're going to go do something else and raid out. I will take you somewhere good. But this is the main drag. This is the main house. Just to give you a quick indication of what you missed, I'm afraid. You go through the main doors. This is what you got. So not the new W007. I did wonder. The vibe of the room doesn't match the pool. No, it is something else, this place. It was something else, seriously. It was, what else did we see? Yeah, here it is in the daylight. So you've got this honking crate. This is like the main drag. This is meant to be a place that you live in, all right? All this stuff. And you had a pool right in the middle. Why is the pool in the Viking Hall? I don't know. It's meant to be piratical, lot with the crow's nest and everything, Like you see, they had the massive aquarium. Can you see this massive walled aquarium, which is lovely, but my God, the maintenance and the humidity of this place must be something else. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he's like very, lots of sort of like, piratey themed stuff going on. This was the, here we are. That was the main entrance and stuff like that. So that was the long and the short of that house and what have you. But let me just show you the title of the one that when Jade is here, we're going to do. For those who don't know, Jade works for a games company who specialize in train. Train game type stuff. So this one is for Jade when she's next here, which is this. Dead cheap, $129,000. Pixie. This is in Maine. I can't remember if you're Northeast or New York State. I think it's kind of that way. This isn't too far from you, Pixie, this one. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are. Don't you be trying to get dad jokes. Don't be trying to get dad jokes past me, my friend. Oh, my lord, no. It ain't happening here, is it? No, my friend. His little dad, he's going to know those. He's going to know the odd dad joke. I love that joke, though, by the way. That's why I remember it. That is quite cheap, but Maine can be pretty far from anywhere. But if you like solitude, Pixie, you know. Still trying to figure out the thing poking out of the pool on the right hand side. What was that? Let me just find that. Yeah. But that's the one. Just to say, that's the one that we're going to do when Jade is here. The off the rails house. It's obviously got some sort of train thing going on. What was it? It was like something poking out of the pool on the right hand. What was it? You said right hand side of the pool poking out. Hang on. Let me find the main picture again. Was it this picture? Was it this picture, Pixie? Yeah, it must be. Must be this one. Or is it a different one? I can't quite. I mean, this is yeah. I can't quite see what I can. You obviously got the pool bits coming up. Can't really see between the first and second pole. Oh, is that? I don't know. I see what you said. I wonder if that's reflections. I think that's reflections of this. I think it might be the light of this reflecting here. Maybe. Right where your mouse is. Yeah, I think that is a reflection of that. Do you see what I'm saying? That's my guess, I think. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, it looks like the window reflection. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a keyboard to me. You know what? It would be in keeping with this. It would 100% be in keeping. You know what, Pixie? There's nothing wrong with that as a conjecture on your part because you've seen this house. Anything goes, basically. It could have been. But yeah, there you go. So if you've got the money, that is a real place. Honest to God, that's a real place. You can probably do some research and find it right now if you want to buy it. If you want to buy it. It is there. It is there for you to snap up before somebody else gets ahead of you. Okay. We're going to go and see who's live. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. Let's just go here to the stream ending and then we'll do our thing here. Who is on? Who is on? Okay, so I'm just having a quick look who is on and then we will go somewhere. They're doing stuff. Okay, right. We'll make a choice in a minute. So thank you everybody for being here. If you play the Streamloot cards, I appreciate you. I really do. If you want to buy some, !Streamloots. Get yourself a free sample if you ever want to use them. The stickers, Mod Love Pride, Good Vibes. Those ones are 0 bits. There are others that purchase. And Tangiabot is active. I think, sort of, maybe. If it is, thank you for using it. Have you seen the Flockton Water Tower? I have not. I'll have to look it up. Is it some sort of was it something on Grand Designs or something? I'm just gonna put it over here for looking at off stream. Flockton Water Tower. Oh wow. Converted water tower in Yorkshire. That was on Grand Designs, wasn't it? Out Wakefield Way. A couple of converted disused water towers in a house. Nice. Oh, I've just got it right up. I'll have a look at this after stream. It does feel like a Grand Designs thing though. I swear somebody did do something with a water tower on Grand Designs once. Yeah, Wakefield Way. Okay, Yorkshire Way. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Right. Let me just do the widget stuff. Subs and resubs from CJ and Jessica Pilot. Thank you so much. CJ was there looking after me. Darth was, but I had to go offline. Tangiabot is just there because they want to be recognised, even if they're a bot. God bless them. And look at that. Diddy and Rizi coming in with those lovely raids today. Thank you so much for bringing your communities across. I do appreciate you both. We're gonna go. I've got to say, do join me on this raid. I'll take you somewhere that's worth going. I just got to decide. I've got to pull the trigger on one or t'other. I've got a couple in mind. Let's go see Domestic Bliss. Glenn, normally it's Glenn and Sarah. Yeah, couple stream. Known them forever. Love them both. Glenn is on by himself tonight while Sarah rests up. And they're playing Dead by Daylight. He's training himself to get good. I think he's playing the villain characters rather than the survivors at the moment. So he's trying to get good. So yeah, let's go see him. Do give him a follow. Please give him a follow when you get there. I love them both dearly. They are both wonderful people. And Glenn, Glenn's a wonderful person. Yorkshire, thank you so much for that follow. Lovely, love to see it. Get good. I'll try and we'll be doing GeoGuessr and stuff, which I'm trying to get good at as well. But yeah, we'll do all the stuff. You've shot your load too early, gangster. You shot your load. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh my God. I've got to go, but we're going to see Glenn. Oh, gangster. It happens to us all. It happens to us all. I love you all. Take care. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.